Howdy everyone, this is Laki and welcome back to another Geometry Dash video. Today we're doing Laki did not mod again. We don't have Statius right now, but we're going to try to review some more levels from Avery's server. I will leave a link in the description for that. We only have a few levels today, but I'll try to do them as quickly as possible as I only have an hour to review these. So yeah, I hope we're going to have a lot of fun. Well, I hope I'm going to have a lot of fun playing these levels, and then you're going to have a lot of fun watching me die playing these levels, or be impressed. But I think I'm going to die at least once. So we're going to jump right into this. Siani, I hope I pronounced that right, by Light Styles. Oh, what? Oh, random thing there. Design? Design is interesting, but shading isn't. Colors aren't really interesting. Nothing's really interesting. And some of the design feels a bit basic. And designs are kind of nice, but they're not exactly what I'm looking for. Also, this gameplay is really janky. Yeah, this is super janky. Yeah, here it just looks a bit too mediocre. This whole level's really mediocre. There's nothing really special to it. I do appreciate the sync though. Those songs are creative, but I feel they could be executed a lot better. I feel this whole level could be executed a lot better. Also feels way too static, especially in this part. That's a very creative idea though, of putting the yellow pads there so that people don't just do stuff there. That's a really creative idea. Overall, interesting level. Really could be better in terms of mediocrity. That's really all I have to say about it. It's just a really mediocre design level with some wacky gameplay. Creative idea for the dash orbs, but the gameplay itself is just kind of blows. So, I don't think we're going to send this one to mods. I do want to say that he does have a bit of potential though, or this person has a bit of potential. So, keep working on it, but this isn't exactly what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Ancient Arts by Davo Boss. Let's go. Alright, so far it just seems like 1.0 with a bit of effects. I mean, it's a nice idea, but I feel those particles are not needed at all. Nor do they need to be scaled that high. Like, ooh, that effect is actually kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of layout levels. I mean, I like them when they're like really cool and they sync well, but I wouldn't send them. And if they're like really good, I would probably send them for a rate. But this really doesn't, although the effects are kind of cool, it really doesn't seem like anything special. I will say the gameplay is actually kind of fun. I'm not a fan of those colors, honestly. It was kind of like the last level, just kind of felt too mediocre, even for a 1.0 style level. Yeah, really, I can't say anything other than it just isn't what I'm looking for. It's a neat concept. I like the concept of 1.0 levels, but nowadays you really have to execute something special really good in order for it to get possibly sent. But I wouldn't send this, honestly, because it's just nothing special, really. I mean, some of the effects are cool, like some of the, like the inside, the effects in that one part where the lines go from the inside of the block to the line. That was a cool effect. Per se, I think that pulsing effect could have been used more throughout that part, but that effect was kind of cool. Otherwise, it just wasn't really anything special, and yeah. Okay, this level's called Denny Paul Go Collab A. Dedicated to Kuho228 and Denny Lop. That's right, guys. Go check out Denny Lop. Da 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 da. Boom, boom, boom. The backgrounds are. The backgrounds are. Yeah, I don't like the layering on that. I really don't like the layering, especially that roof with that balcony. Like, if the roof's gonna be in front of that whole building, then why is the balcony in front of that roof, you know? It just doesn't feel right, you know? And the whole block design just feels... Whoa, 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 I pressed the wrong button. This block design feels really bland. This all just feels really just... you know? Again, nothing special. The backgrounds are kind of nice, but it's the only thing in this level that I feel is decent. It's all just really boring and repetitive. I don't really find there's anything special with this one, kind of like the other two levels, but this one has some okay backgrounds, but it could be a lot better, and I feel that the block design doesn't really complement with those backgrounds, and it just looks really... It doesn't look that great. I feel that the front end would fit better with the design level. You either make the background like design based or the front end art based, because right now you're kind of doing both and it doesn't look really that great. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I wouldn't send this because of that. Two styles don't mix well together, then try to create only one style. What did I just say? Anyways, you'll probably get what I mean, but I'm just being an idiot right now. I wanted to mention earlier in the level about the word bland. That is my favorite word to use when describing something is like mediocre or lackluster. So from now on, I'm going to have a counter every time I say bland, and it will appear in the bottom left of the screen. It will be awesome. It will be awesome. Activate Closure by Mittens GD. I don't know if I've played this one or not, but I've heard this name around somewhere. I thought I saw something. Incorrect 3D on that one block. Please fix. Again. This is a very dated look. Yeah. Oh my god, danger! I really feel the colors in that part clashed a lot, and it looked very dated and just mediocre. Like here you have that blue, and this is blending, so you have the background with it. And you have that green flash on the ground that I really don't like, the yellow flash and the spikes, the occasional red flashes. Like, the colors are really clashing. This part also seems really bland. Oh god. Can I not follow instructions today? These colors are very clashing. I did not like that deep blue flash. These colors are really wacky. The rainbow block design, I mean, it's done alright, but it doesn't fit at all with what's going on around it. And the colors don't blend well at all. They really clash instead of actually blending. Again, nothing special. I mean, the design is very dated, and the gameplay is kind of weird in some spaces. But the thing that really gets it for me is the colors. The colors clash, and it looks very unclean, and it looks... you know? You know when something looks That's kind of how I feel right now about this level. So, I will not be sending this one to mods either, because of those reasons. And yeah, on to the next level, I guess. Alright, next up is Glare by DJVI. That's how I've always pronounced it. I don't know your name, I'm sorry! Neat background, but I feel front end is very bland. Interesting, but I can't see the blocks, my guy. Dude, where are they? The blocks are way too... They blend in way too much of the background. Also, that is a very unclear transition. Should have maybe like up arrows here. And the like indication like, hey, this is a gravity switch, not a pole. So honestly, that kind of feels wacky. A lot of these designs are copy-pasted, and it just doesn't really feel that interesting. I will admit this is one of the better levels I've seen tonight, but it just doesn't really feel alive enough in the background, and the front end feels really bland. This is a better part, definitely. I feel the blocks could definitely be more visible, but I do like the ideas that you used here. And I love how the background feels more alive. Unfortunately, it still feels a tad bland. Why is there triple at the end of like a 5-star? Why is there triple? This was one of the better levels, but I'm still not going to send it. It just was way too bland in the front end of the level. The back end of the level, like the background and all that, it could have been a lot better, honestly. And overall, just looked really, nothing amazing, honestly. You can't see the blocks most of the time, so it's really hard to tell where you're supposed to go. And that pole that switches gravity in the UFO part is really inconvenient. You don't know what's happening there. It's like, what's switching my gravity? And then you realize, oh, it's this bright pole in the middle of my screen that just decides to flip my UFO upside down. But yeah. Due to those aspects, I will not be sending this level to mods. So yeah, that happened. Calm by Bloby. Or Blobby, I don't know. Interesting. That background motion is really unnatural. As you see, the background of the background's moving faster than the front of the background. That's made incorrectly. If you want to know how to make a background correctly, just play GBA, Mario Kart Super Circuit, and just turn left and right a bunch of times, and you'll see how to layer backgrounds correctly. Trust me, it helps. It helps a lot. Playing Mario Kart is a blessing. Very interesting blocks, unlike the last part, so that consistency and design quality just went down. This part doesn't fit at all with the parts before. Yeah, now this one's really bland and static, besides the background, which doesn't really look that great. So we have Shun. Yo. That part was really weird. So we're back for the art theme, but we have a more glow-based modern instead of a modern. Really inconsistent. I love this end screen though. This end screen is godly. But I feel that the consistency of the design and the theme of the level, it didn't really match together. So it just looked really... Let me get out of here. It just looked really... Each part looks okay by itself, except for the first part, but... Well, the first part and the part with the hearts in the block design. Each one looks like okay by itself, but as a whole, it doesn't look that great because the design consistency is non-existent, I will say. So I will not be sending this one to mods, but it is a very good try. It is a very good try. I love that second part, though. Really awesome stuff. I love how the blocks actually go with the background really well. Like, matches the color scheme and everything. That is something that you should learn from. But unfortunately, it may look alright, but it doesn't feel alright. You know, you gotta feel a good level. You know, that's something you gotta work on. Every creator who's here, and you want to be a cool guy and earn creator points, make sure you make your level feelable. Make sure you have your audience feel the level. Instead of just, whoa, look at these designs. Make them feel the level. Have some aesthetic with it. That is the secret spice to getting your level sent and rated. Secret spice. Aesthetic. You need it. So yeah. Write it down on like a paper or something. Aesthetic. I know Statius will do it. Hi, Statius. Alright, on to the next level. SubNanak by M. Marcus. Very interesting. I think this could use more air deco, but the concept is awesome. And this I don't feel matches with that. Bland block design. Bland block design. Gameplay also seems a tad weird. See, this part's cool. I don't like that inconsistency in design. Also, gameplay seems very janky. Yeah, this part's good, and I like this. I don't necessarily like the brick textures, but it's fine. Not a big fan of this gameplay, though. This gameplay is really weird. This part looks messy. And then empty, and then messy again. But it's still kind of decent. And those colors. Oof. Alright, this one is not fitting at all. It's just line and stuff like that. It's just kind of there, you know? Some parts are fine, some parts aren't. Design quality is very wobbly in this level. Oh, I'm tired. Oh. I feel design quality in this level is not the best, and therefore it's just kinda whack, honestly. And I don't know whether to send this one or not, honestly. Design's good for the most part. Some parts are a bit messy, some parts are a bit empty, some parts are a bit bland. Some parts have wacky colors. But for the most part, it's decent, it's okay. It's nice conceptually, but I feel that only a few parts kept that underwater theme. And the rest kind of went for this glowy thing, and just went for colors. I'll say it's fine, but design consistency is a no. Gameplay is a no. Even if it's hard, it's still really janky. It's a nice polished level, but I feel some parts could use better designs. I just replayed the level, and I feel that there are too many inconsistencies for me to send this one, although it is a very, very good try. I feel that there are... The latter half is better, but the earlier half isn't, so I'm not going to send this one. So yeah. I'll leave a comment in a bit, but I have to end the video really quickly. So, thank you guys... You know what, screw it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please comment. Like, we want to see more of this! But, unfortunately, Statius is not able to join me. I don't know if he'll be back, but, yeah. With that, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Make sure to subscribe for more stuff. I'll be uploading more frequently in the level request series because I have quite a lot of sense to record. So yeah, after this video, you're going to see a lot of those. So yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Subscribe to Laki or perish.